How long you been there, Sherry?
Since 7:36.
Uh,
Now that I have a time and I share my referral link and
oh, you have all that good stuff?
well, this link thing drives me nuts because I can't see the last comment.
Oh, it's still down there, at least on my screen. Hi, Sherry.
Yeah.
You been having any storm issues?
Who, Sherry?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
You just don't know. It was kind of everywhere. Probably except for where you are.
Hey, Linda. Well, it was like north of here. There's a tornado watch till 8, but it said it does not include us.
Mm. Okay. I was busy yesterday.
Hey, Amber.
Is it blurry? It looks blurry to me. When it
Um,
comes on StreamYard, it looks very blurry. Or do I need new glasses? That crazy optometrist. It looks very blurry. How about you guys?
mm,
Amber, Linda, Sherry? Oh,
let's see.
there's something on my glasses. Besides that, I have issues. You guys already know I have lots of different issues. One of them.
Linda said looks good on her, and Amber says looks fine.
Okay,
And
good. It just must be on my end. Okay. Yeah, it's on my end because it still looks blurry up there. Uh-oh, where'd my other stuff go? Okay, so I have a lot of different projects that I've been doing since last week. Um, yeah, I'll fill you in on all those details. But I thought it's a better story why I'm late. Okay, so there is this tree in our empty lot. All right. And it just grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. But it isn't like a hardwood tree. So as the tree grows, its limbs, occasionally they will just snap. So Richard says we need to get rid of this tree. Weather around this area does not like snappy trees because, yeah, because of all the storms. So slowly he's been chopping leaves, I should say, chopping branches down, at his leisure. But, he started getting higher and higher, and he was getting these ladders. I'm saying, and there I am holding these ladders for him. So, um, one day I just said, we're not doing this anymore. You're getting too high up there. We're not doing this no more. So he got to a certain point, and fortunately, on one of the branches that he was cutting, the blade to the saw that he was using got stuck. You know how sometimes it gets wedged in and all this stuff. So he wasn't able to, do anything else anymore because he couldn't get the thing out. Okay. So then, let me get the chain of events properly here. Okay, so he wasn't able to do that anymore. So then he decided that he was going to throw a rope over one of the branches so that he could lessen the tension on the branch that had the saw in it, and then it would, and it was it was sawed about, 3/4 of the way through. So a little tug here and there, it'd probably crack, and then of course he'd get the saw back and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So that was kind of where it kind of stayed at. So then we were going to be at 1 o'clock under tornado watch, and big storms were going to come in starting at 1 o'clock. So Richard, I was over here in the studio, and I hear some noise over in the empty lot, which is him, of course. So I go over there to make sure. I said, "You're not getting on that ladder." And he goes, "No, no, no, no." He goes, "I'm not getting any ladders." He goes, assessing this tree thing. I go, okay. So about, I don't know, half hour goes by or something. And he comes to the back door, my door here in the studio, and he comes in and he has this look on his face. I said, "What did you do now?" He had that look of the 5 year old, that pulled the dog's tail or something like that when he wasn't supposed to. So I looked, I said, "Now what?" And he says, "I think you're gonna have to take me to the hospital." And I said, "Did you get on a ladder?" And he says, "No." I said, "What did you do?" Okay, so what he did, he got the um the rope that he had pulled over onto the branch, and he was out in the alley pulling, you know, this whatever. Well, the knot that he tied let go, and when it let go, he was pulling with all his might. He fell. He was gonna fall like right on his back in the alley, and his instincts told him, he's always done this, tuck and roll whenever it was. That's how you protect your body. He learned that somewhere in some, I don't remember. Anyway, doesn't matter. So when he did that, he hit his shoulder with the force that would have probably hit his head. So he didn't hit his head, but he hit his shoulder. And you could just look at it and you could see it was like wah wah. I said, okay, I'm already mad at him because he's doing stupid stuff he shouldn't be doing. Okay, so that's, we ended up having to go. They did some x-rays and they did this and they did the other thing. And they said that there's a sign that there's a torn ligament, but he already had, I mean, rotator cuff. You know what I mean? He already had that from years ago, and he worked through that with physical therapy. So they're not sure if it's the old one or a new one, but nevertheless, he couldn't raise his arm, and it hurt to lower his arm. He just kind of had it clenched up close to his chest. So they gave him a sling and they gave him some medication to take, and he'll go in tomorrow morning. They made appointment for him with the guy that helped him when he had it before. So that's the story. And so when we finally made it to the hospital, then that's when the big storm was coming through. So we you know handled the storm in the hospital.
You left the dog by itself?
Both of them. So but anyway, all indications was that the we were still under the warning, but it looked like it always goes north of us, and it did. It just, we got the rain and we got the thunder and lightning, and I'm sure Busta was on the couch. But the tornado was north of us. So that's my story, boys and girls.
Hey, Jean. Hey, Janice. He just needs to sit in a chair.
I told him, I said, you are crazy. Just stop doing stupid stuff. But some of these men, that's just what they do. Stupid stuff. Okay. All right. So, okay. So, what I did the other day. Okay, let me backtrack. I'm doing this new thing with Lynn, right? The
Hey, Animan.
Hey
Janice
Andy.
said these things come in threes.
It does.
You got one more to go.
He's got one more to go. Oh gosh. Who knows what? But it looks, I mean, if you look at his shoulder, and that, I don't know any pieces, parts of the shoulder, but in the front part, you can see a bulge almost like it's been dislocated. Um, it comes out further than the other side.
Like his collarbone?
No, literally almost like on the socket where the socket would be of your
Oh,
arm going into your shoulder. I don't think that would, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I think on all the reports that he was, I mean, the stuff they were telling him, it was all his arm there, the rotator cuff area. Anyway, so yeah. So we'll know tomorrow. They're gonna do a I guess a CAT scan. Is that what they would do? Yeah, I guess a CAT scan to make sure tomorrow. We have an appointment around 9:30. But anyway, so I don't know about the two Z, three Z's. I mean, it depends when you start counting. It depends when you start counting, because he did. The reason I was getting after him doing the thing on the ladder was because one time when he was cutting something and pulling something, the branch went where it was supposed to go, but then it kind of bounced back and hit him. And I think if I hadn't been holding the ladder, it'd have probably whacked him off the ladder. And he got a little scratch. I mean, a tiny, tiny, like a cat scratch on his forehead. But if I hadn't been there, I think he might have, done the old Paul Bunyan. I don't know. But anyway, so we'll see. Hopefully he just needs to get a shot to, get the inflammation down. Maybe everything will get back into place. Because just since he got home, he felt like a little clunk. So things are moving in there. And maybe it'll be that simple. I
Maybe
hope they
his
don't.
cuff came off.
What?
Maybe his cuff came off.
I don't know. I have no idea what happened. But but it's his own fault. Nobody told him to go out there and do stupid stuff. Hey, Gene. Oh, anyway, so back to the projects. Okay, I had already told you guys about the one that I'm doing with Lynn. And you guys that do artsy stuff, because I don't know how many of you just hang around and to gossip with us, or if you actually do stuff, or if you buy my kits and then you just look at them, or you actually do stuff. But if you actually do stuff, it would be really fun if you got on the bandwagon and did this project with us, because I think it'll be kind of fun. So, okay, so backtrack a while back. I don't remember because I don't understand. I don't remember, time frames too well. But somebody had gifted me a couple of stencils, and then I went to some junk shop and I found some stencils that really resembled the stencils that I was given. Later on, fast forward, I find out that they are stencils. Oh, now I just forgot her name. Megan Quiglin. Do people know who that is? Quiglin. Anyway, I wasn't familiar with her because they were kind of cutesy stuff, and I really don't like gravitate toward the cutesy stuff. So I just had him there in a bag and everything. So now, fast forward, we're now doing this project. I wanted to, I don't like to do anything the easy way. So I'm thinking when I do this project, I'm going to do like two or three different styles of the same project. So one of them is going to be more like a vintage look to it. And then another one, I want it to be kind of like a storybook look to it. So then I remembered the stencils because they were cutesy. So I looked up. Okay, then somebody told me, "Oh, those are Megan somebody stencils." I go, oh, "Okay." So I looked her YouTube video up and saw what she did with them, and it was really close to the vision that I had for the little cutesy journal that would go along with the storyline. So then I remembered of the stamps that I had made that would look kind of cutesy if I did it with certain colors. I'm still looking for the ones that we did for what do you call it? For Oaxaca. I can't find my Oaxaca stamps. It's driving me crazy.
You just had them.
I thought so. I thought I did. And I don't remember what I did with them.
You
It's
were doing them on the jelly plate.
oh boy, where did I put them? Anyway, so as soon as I find those, I'll be making some more of those. But I'll show you the ones I made with her stencils first, because it's okay. First of all, Um, one way she showed to do it, which I'd never thought of doing stencils that way, was she got the stencil and then she got watercolor and she did the stencil with the watercolor, which really obviously gives it a whole different look than if you used acrylic or you used a pencil or you just did the whole thing. And then what she does, where's the ones I did? And then after that, she comes back with watercolor and she paints the stuff with the watercolor. And then after the watercolor, these are the ones I've already finished. Then after the watercolor, she just kind of doodles all over them and makes them, even more cutesy. Whoopsie. So, these I'm guessing they seem the same style. I think they're all her stencils. I could be, conflating different people's, but I'm just going to say they're all hers.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I just doodled on them. And so you can see just by the doodles, not even knowing any storyline, that it looks like a little storybook. And so that's what one of the versions of the project is going to take that that trajectory. And I'm saying this out loud so that I'll make sure I do it. If I keep it to myself, I might like, oh man, why am I doing all these different kinds of things? This way, go, Rosemary, how are you doing on that journal? You remember the one you were doing? The cutesy one? Oh yeah, well, that one. Okay.
The one you doodled all over?
The one you doodle. Hey, Susan, it's after 8. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Wilson's texting me in the background.
Is that why you said no?
Yeah. Oh, you
Anyway,
beautiful.
these are kind of cute. I got some more.
Okay, where'd we start? Hey, Linda, LOL. Hey, Allie. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Annie Mame. Hey, Adria, who's late. Hey, Triple B. Hey, Sherry.
So any of you
Hey,
ladies,
Hassan.
hey Hassan. So are any of you people familiar with her?
Yeah. Hey, Sally Fern and Ruth and BJJJCJ, DJ.
I must have been the only one.
Where's Elvis and Gail and who else?
They may have not seen that I came on. They probably thought, oh no, she's not going to show up tonight. This one's not done. I haven't done the doodling on this one yet, but this is pre-doodle.
And Leslie's probably jet setting somewhere.
And I have some more, as you saw right there, that I haven't even done the watercolor on those yet. And of course, you don't have to do the watercolor, but I was just kind of intrigued with the technique, with the watercolor. You can use acrylic or whatever you want to do.
I got my stumps grounded today.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I'm impressed.
They do such a good job. They are the cleanest tree people I ever met in my life.
Wow. And you hang out with a lot of tree people.
I know.
So these are the girls that I haven't watercolored or doodled, obviously. She's got these. I'm guessing these are all hers. I did look her up on Etsy and saw some of her stamps. She does stuff. Okay, this is what she does. And I didn't realize an artist did this, but this particular artist works with art foamies. Now, art foamies will bring out stuff, and then when they're sold, they don't make them anymore. And then the artist will come out. The artist comes out with what they call a series, like every like maybe 3 or 4 times a year. So when the new series is coming out, the stamp and the stencil, then the other one is retired. So if you don't get it, you don't get it. Um, so if you go to then okay, so then she's got the artist Megan. She has a I think it's an Etsy. I can't remember if it was Etsy or just her own website. I don't remember now.
Hey, hey, Annie Man.
And so if there's any leftovers, I guess, then she has them and then she'll sell them until they're gone because she does have some from an old set. But if you get the stamps, those are art foamies and they retired them. Okay, I think I got that all straight. All right. So these are some more of hers. Oh, I did a couple because I'm going to do a couple of journals this way. So I made duplicates. So there's the lady.
So is that Frida?
No, I don't think that's Frida. Well, it could be. So these are different. Okay, so those are different girls right there. And then there's that. And there's some I haven't even done yet. That's a different girl. These I started with the watercolor already before I do all the doodling. Okay, so let me see here what I have that I haven't done yet. And then these are some of you guys that have been here forever, you remember these. I did these stamps way back when, and then I did a bunch of postcards with these. I mean, I think this was way back when, because it was before I was doing any of the caboodle kits when I made these stamps. And these are also just made with the stick back foamy stuff. And I did postcards with these. They came out actually. I have some left over. Ouch! I think. Hold on. Do I have some left over? Those went out with all my swaps, but I might have some left over. Let me see. Oh, I do, because I'd made a whole bunch more. Okay, I haven't done. Okay, this was. Okay, I have the chicken one. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe these aren't it. Oh, these aren't. These are the ones I did with. Oh, this is done with the napkins. Where's
Oh, no.
what?
Done with a napkin.
I thought I had some that was done with. Maybe not. Let me see. Let me look real quick. No, these look like. Oh, okay. Here's one of my stamps, but you can't hardly see it. Okay, so this is. Maybe I didn't stamp him. Oh yeah, here he is. So this is this guy here. He's stamped in black on there. Maybe I did give them all away. Oh, here's one I did with, I haven't stamped him yet. Oh, here's another one. I haven't stamped him yet either. I have a lot of them. Okay, so I stamped him. This is him right here. Oh, right here. That's him. Oh, there's my moose.
Moose.
I made him too. I made that stamp. I haven't stamped him for this project yet. And there's the little Scotty dog. I haven't done him yet for this project. I still have a lot more of the stamps to make. And I haven't done him yet either. He's kind of cute. I got to find him. Okay. And I had a chicken. Ah, a moo cow.
A
No,
moo cow.
yeah. And that's it, I think. Yeah, these are empty. Anyway, so that was, I don't have a date on any of these, but this was, like I said, it's way back because way before I was doing the kits, and that's 5 years. So it's older than 6 years, maybe 7 years. I don't know that I made the stamps. Okay, so much for that. Oopsie. Okay, I got you out of there. You got to be able to fit back. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. All right, so back to her stamps. Let me get these out of the way. These are all ones I gotta finish.
Yes, a moo cow.
Yes, as opposed to my cow. It's a moo cow. No identity disorder. He knows he's a moo cow. So,
Good night, Annie Mae.
night. Okay, now
Be nice to your parents.
so some of these were gifted, and the other ones I bought at the what you call it, secondhand place, and I can't remember which or which to tell you the truth, but I'm pretty sure I need a dark color. I'm pretty sure that these are all hers, just because they just resemble each other. And what's cool is when you're working just with the watercolor and the stencils stay clean as opposed with the acrylic because you just wipe it real quick, and boom, it's. Unless I left, well, that one's a little tiny bit dirty. But look, oh, you can't. I better get a piece of black paper. But look how cute! Is that gonna look cute or what? I'm getting into the cutesy thing. You'd think I don't know. If I was 20 years old, I'd think I'd want to have a kid or something. Oh, there she goes. She's getting all cutesy. And I'm not into the cutesy stuff, but I just thought these were so adorable. And like I said, I've had them for a while and just did not know what to do with them because it wasn't my style. But it is really fitting into, whoops, oh yeah, fitting into my vision of what I want to do with this storyline. I don't think I did him yet either. I haven't done any of the flowers. Oh, I think one of them was gifted and the other one was in the thing I got at the junk shop. So I haven't done any of the flowers yet or the little animals. I'll do that. I think this looks like excuse me.
Eskimo.
Oh, I was gonna say it looks like a little bear or a lion. No, it looks like a lion. So that's those. And the friend that gave me this stuff, I don't know how she. Whoops. Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
I lost you guys. Okay, I touched that. Get it out of here, Rosemary. Get it out of here. Um, she's not even into this stuff. She finds stuff, in her travels or buys. I don't know how she comes across things, and she knows obviously what I do, and so she's the one that said, "Do you think you could use these?" And at the time, I'm thinking to myself, "Oh gosh, no, I don't think so." But I didn't say that. I said, "Oh yes, they're so cute." Oh, there. Did I do it from there? Because I know I didn't do the moon. I'm getting confused. But anyway, I go back because I know I have a bird already. I don't know if it's the same one. So those will be kind of fun to play with. Now, see, I'm dealing with two sisters. So there's enough girls in here to depict the sisters. So that's going to work out just hunky dory.
Hi, Brenda again.
Hey, Brenda. And then these are the last of them. Oh no! Oh dear, they should have been in the other grouping of the 6x6. Oh, I didn't know I had these over here. Oh boy. Okay. Do I have some more? Oh yeah, I got some more. Oh, there's some more girls. Hello, different size. Holy moly! I have a whole family.
Ooh.
I don't know why when I see that I think of those plaster faces that they use as planters. That's all I can think about when I see that. Oh, and here's another one, but it's like twice as big.
Cool.
And then there's this one. And then there's a humongous one of this one. Oopsie. Yeah, a few repeats because there were two different sources. And that's it. I'd say I probably have them all. Well, probably not. The way it kind of seemed on her video I watched, she comes out with new sets like 2 or 3 times a year. So this might be a year's worth of sets, and it may not be the same year. Well, maybe because it's got all the same people.
Did you wake your lazy ass up?
I've
Oh,
been,
I thought you were on mute.
I think I've been awake for a while.
I was talking to Heidi.
Yes, I've been awake for a while. Thank you. No need to get rude about it. Okay, so let me put these in here so I have all the same sizes together. So that's what I've been up to, people. Now remember, next Wednesday is the first Wednesday of the month, and we'll be working on those brushes. Those of you that got the kit, we're going to start working on those on Wednesday, next Wednesday. If Richard doesn't fall off of something or we don't have a tornado. Unless something extraordinary happens, we shall begin.
Oh, man. I've been living with a bear.
With what?
With a bear.
Oh no. Any time for hibernation yet?
No, washing machine's been broke for a week.
Oh, well, what are you going to do about it?
I did something about it. I called the people. They came out,
And,
and he couldn't even make the motherboard turn on so he could get the error I was getting. And
oh,
I told him, I said, they replaced that. This will be the third time.
hello, new one.
And so he said, I can't even get to do anything. He says, I'm just going to tell him, suggest you get a new one. Okay. So I waited and waited, and I called back, and they ordered the part. I was like, okay. So they finally got the part in, and they came today in the middle of the tree people being here, and
Uh-oh.
he took the whole top, because it's where all the buttons and everything, that whole panel,
Mm-hmm.
took that off, put the new one on, plugged it in, pushed the button, and I heard that doot doot.
Oh,
And I was like, ah.
no.
So he sat there for about 20 minutes making it go doot doot, doot doot, which is the sound of death to Betty and I. And he said, your washer's fried. They're just gonna have to. I was like, oh my God. So now I have to wait for him to turn in his report, and then
Mm,
they'll send me an email to pick out a new one. I'm like, okay.
my goodness.
Oh, Janice is broke too, and she signed up for a laundry service. Happy Nest. Worked well. Gonna use them for a while. Baby, call Happy Nest. Call Happy Nest. I guess they come and get your clothes and wash them and bring them back.
They won't be soft enough for Betty. And they won't smell right. And the white won't be as white as she does it. You know that already. Already.
Happy Nest.
So then when I actually start the story, I'll have all the little munchkins to play with. And if I find I need anything extra, I can just whip up a bunny or whatever it is I need instead of starting from scratch.
I couldn't send my underwear out to no laundry service.
Oh, that's funny.
I just don't feel comfortable with that.
What do you think they're going to do to it?
I don't know, but even when Betty does my laundry, I end up with my underwear in the trash. I'm like, hey,
Oh my goodness.
they have a hole in, but they don't make them like that anymore. Those are comfortable.
That's right.
And so I pick them up right along with the lint trap stuff and put them back in the laundry. Oh, she hand washes her undies. Yeah, I would too. Are those Sharpie? No, those aren't Sharpies, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, hello, Gail.
Hi, Gail.
Hey, Roseanne. Hassan is trying to draw a baby crib from YouTube so he can make like it and see if he can sell it. But it's you have something you want to tell us?
He said he wants to sell it.
Oh,
Well, when you make it, I have some cute stencils to put on it. Real cute. I'll leave that alone for a second. That white has to dry. I find I just do a bunch of circles. Circles and dots. That's about it. Just trying to add color. Like this wasn't bright enough, right? I like these because they don't stink.
yep.
Because these are called oh, it just says creative marker as opposed to permanent marker. I wonder if these are permanent. I have no idea. Okay, we'll put some water over that later, see if they're permanent. I guess they are. I don't see it written anywhere though.
Well, Sharpies are permanent, huh?
Yeah, but Sharpie is a brand.
Uh,
They could do things that aren't permanent, I guess. I don't know.
Gail said no, not permanent.
No. No.
Oh no.
Sounds like Gail found out the hard way.
Those are just acrylic markers.
Oh, well, acrylic is permanent. So they are in their own way. Whoops, I don't want that. I need some black. Oh, look at his little eye. I think he needs a few little toes here and there.
Almost permanent.
What?
She said, I guess almost permanent.
You try getting acrylic paint off your shirt that you used in your when you were doing projects. You cannot get that puppy off. It's permanent. Okay, maybe I need a few little dots on there. No.
Adria's flirting with you.
About?
I like your hedgehog.
You can't have it. Okay.
No, but I keep seeing her say which one is better. I don't know what those are about. I've been too busy to watch.
Which is better about what?
Cage fish, which head
Which head?
or which body should she put this head on?
Hey, Leslie!
Hey,
She
Leslie.
landed. Leslie has landed. I don't know what anybody's talking about because Susan doesn't let me look up there. So I don't look up there, and then she doesn't look up there, and now we have no idea what anybody's talking about.
Yes, Graco is the one in the U.S. that makes all the baby cribs.
Rough landing. Oh, she did just get in. I was joking. How did I know that?
I don't know. I guess she's pretty famous.
I guess. Yeah, I guess rough landing. Everybody's having bad storms right now. Texas being one of them.
I do look up, but if the chat's not there, I can't see it because StreamYard don't keep chat for a long time.
Yeah, I know people say, read up above. Well, sorry, there is no up
I
above.
know.
You want us to know, you get to repeat yourself.
I see you said what, but I don't know what question that was.
I think I just need white polka dots on this guy, on his Humpty Dump, maybe on his toes. Oh, he's kind of cute too. I can't help it. They're just all gonna be cute.
Did you ever pick a date for the online get together?
Oh no, I didn't. I did not. Well, yeah, that's right. I did not. Um, when should we do that? Oh no. That's a good question. Excellent question. Sorry to say I don't have an answer.
She don't have an answer.
Don't have an answer. I know Miss Weiner was going to show us
Alrighty.
how to do a binding, the one from last year that I can't remember how to do. And maybe whoever wants to learn how to do that, we can come on together and craft along to see if we can figure out that bind. See how good a teacher she is.
Uh,
Let's see if she can teach
I
without
don't
tripping.
think she can set her weenie down long enough to show anything on the camera.
Well, she showed me, she worked with me and she showed me her weenie.
Oh no.
Yeah, she can do multiple things at one time. Although I think she did quit while she was weenie showing. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't think yeah. I stopped to think about that. I don't think she can do multiple things.
She was sick when she was playing with her weenie and showing you.
Yeah, she was. She was Miss Sniffles. Oh, it looks like it's the opposite direction. No, it doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Got eyes on the top of his head.
Well, when you look at a frog, that little thing, their little, like, what do you call that? Like a little hood or something. But that is like totally deformed now, but that's okay. He's just a frog with a problem, that's all.
Oh man, I slept good through the night last night. Heck yeah. I took a magnesium.
Richard takes that to not have cramps.
Well, I heard that if you take the magnesium citrate or glycis something,
Mm,
there's two different kinds.
mm,
That if you take 250 in the morning and 250 in the evening,
mm-hmm.
that it is wonderful. Number one, to relax you and to help you get rest, but also it um, helps um, with dementia, Alzheimer's, your memory, and all those things.
All the things you can't remember.
Yeah,
I must not be working. Take a double dose.
and I bought. My mom takes magnesium, but she didn't take the one with the what you call it in it. So I got her those this
Remember.
time, and I called her yesterday and I said, I got your pills in the mail, and I bought us some too. And I'm not sure if you're supposed to swallow them or if they're suppositories because they're huge.
Oh my gosh.
They're about almost 2 inches long.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy.
Don't don't choke your mother to death.
I know me and Betty tried one last night. She said, here. And I was like, oh my God, what I do? She said, swallow it. I was like, okay. Does it help with your leg cramps, Gail? Because I get freaking cramp in my bad foot all the time and I can't stand it.
Richard's went away completely. Used
Wow.
to wake him up at night. He never gets him anymore since he started taking the magnesium.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
That is great. My foot will curl up like a son of a gun.
Mm-hmm.
But
He
it's only in the foot where they had to take my tendon from my big toe
mm-hmm.
and run it through the back of my heel to hook to my Achilles.
He gets it on his calf.
Oh, yeah. I used to watch my ex roommate. He would be sound asleep. It'd be laying on the couch, sound asleep, and I would see this giant thing crawl up the back of his leg,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
he would fly up out of a dead sleep and just like he wanted to cry, it looked like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They can be pretty painful.
Mm. Well, that's good. Charlie horses, yes. I used to get Charlie horses. I'd have to hurry and stand up real fast. Hey, J Mac.
J Mac, how you doing? Did you get the storms? Or did you escape them? I forget what part of the state you're in.
By the Gulf.
Oh, well, you probably escaped it then.
Yeah, it wasn't bad here.
him. What color shall we do?
Is that a purple pig?
He's not a pig, he's a little rhino.
Oh,
But you could take that off and turn him into a pig, I guess.
yeah.
Yep. Mm, I'm not sure if this color will show up on him. But we'll try. We'll try it. Ooh, it does show up. Oh, cool. I thought it'd be too light, but no. These colors are pretty. Well, it is kind of fading away. I'll have to probably put double. Two coats, maybe. A little dull. It doesn't look that bad.
I have to go to a Mother's Day brunch on Wednesday.
Uh-oh.
I know, J Mac. I've been so pleased. There's some kind of new funky mystery comedy coming out on Amazon in May.
Mm.
Can't
What's it
remember.
called?
Can't remember what it was called. Guessed it already. What did I say? Because I hadn't been taking the magnesium long. Oh yes, I know. My social life has. They had this young guy working there, and he is the cutest thing. His name is Tanner, but he has got tattoos everywhere, and he is just so sweet to the ladies. He calls them darling and all that kind of. My mama asked him one day. She said, "Um, are any of the girls around?" Talking about the girl workers, and
Uh-huh.
he said, "No, Miss Joyce, but what you need a girl for?" And she said, "Well, because I need my bed sheets changed." And he said, "I could change a bed sheet." And she said, "Oh, do you know somebody changed her sheets and made her bed upside down?" She said, "I went to crawl into bed." I was like, "Are you kidding me? How the hell do you make a bed up backwards?"
On purpose?
I guess so.
I mean, how else could you do that?
I guess Mama must have thought her bed got short sheeted or something.
Unless somebody was drunk.
That is crazy.
Okay. You guys got to do some of these. These are just plain fun to do. Did I mention they're fun and cute?
Fun and cute. I got me some some free Showtime.
How'd you do that?
Walmart gave it to me for free 6 months again.
Wow. Were you threatening to quit or something? I gave
No, sure did not.
Aren't you special?
Well, they give you free Paramount Plus, and every now and then,
I never get free nothing.
well, that's because you don't have Walmart.
Well, that's true.
Oh, shit. You want to turn the light on for me? I don't know where I thought there was a light on. Thank you. No, thank you.
Supper?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
Turn the light on so she can see to get through here.
Oh, I thought she was bringing you food.
I hate the light. The bird cage light is going off too soon. Did you set it for 8 or 8:30?
I love my Posca pens. I don't know if I have other colors of Posca. I think I only have white because I had these in colors.
She can't find no habanero ice cream.
Ah, who said that? Janet,
Janice.
quit mentioning those things. Now I'm going to be craving it for days on end. What else does that little booger need? He might be okay just the way he is. Oh, maybe I'll outline. I outline his little wing. How about that? Bring some attention to his little wing. There you go. There. Now he looks cute. Look at that schnozola.
Ooh. Schnozola.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what color do we want? A dark blue? A light blue? Any kind of blue? I don't know. I wish I had an orange. This is more like a coral color. And this isn't even like a red. It's almost like a dark coral and a light coral.
Dark coral.
Mm-hmm.
Dark coral.
Coral.
That's hard to say, dark coral. Coral.
I'm surprised I got it out the first time. Don't ask me to do it again. I felt it not like rolling out too well. uh, and these aren't these pretty colors? And these colors here, these were done with these lighter colors were done with what do you call it? You know, my watercolors that I bought a while back.
Yes.
Yeah, I did it with all those. I mean, all those were done with the watercolors. And then these I diluted because see this was just painted on. Um because the stencil was on there and then I painted it. But these were stamps. So I had to paint the stamp. So I tried it with the watercolor. It kind of sort of did it, but it didn't because it just didn't. So what I did is I just got different colors of my acrylic paints and diluted them a little bit. And then I painted them onto the stamp and then stamped it. And I like how the colors came out. And what I did, I started off with one color, then I would add a little bit from another color and kind of squish the colors together and then add a little blue to that greenish bluish color and got a different color and lightened it up and got a little different color. So I used like one color to get like 5 different colors. I like how it came out. I like them. I like them.
These came from the Quigley lady.
Not these.
Oh.
These are stamps I made.
Oh, those are stamps she made, Gail.
Yeah, all these right now are the stamps I made. Until you get to the ladies. I didn't do any of the ladies. And all of these are Megan's. These are all from Megan's. But then the ones I'm doing right now, they're all mine.
Oh, so
Yeah.
these came from a very dark corner of her brain.
So then after I started playing with all these, then I go, oh my gosh. So then I had to go to Art Foamy and check out if she had any new stuff. I thought, this is ridiculous. I mean, what the heck am I looking for cutesy stuff? So she had a couple of stamps of these two ladies. It was they came together. It was a set. So I broke down and bought the stamp, the Art Foamy stamp of these two ladies. So there'll be more people to the story. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to send her a little note and say, I don't like cutesy, and I have all your stuff. It's all your fault. And see if maybe she gives me a freebie of the next month's cutie
Be
thing.
hard to do if you got it all.
No, she comes out like every 3 months with a new one, so it might
Oh,
be around the corner. I say,
oh.
oh, being that you have them all, and you said my name 10,000 times, I'm gonna give you a little art foamy. Even if it's just little, but as long as it's cute, as long as it's cute, I'll take it. Gimme,
Be a little girl holding a parasol.
gimme. Oh, now my stomach's making noises.
Mine too. I had lunch early. I mean, supper early.
Mmm.
I had tomato basil soup.
Ooh, yum. That's yummy. And I caution you guys when, you probably already know this, but for those that don't, when you do these Sharpies, you really shouldn't do them on top of acrylic. It dries them out. Like this, I painted with acrylic. Those, it didn't, the other ones didn't matter because it was watercolor. But if you do, then all you have to do is put some somewhat alcohol.
Is this like puff?
Huh?
Is this puff?
What are you talking about?
The magic dragon you're working on?
Puff? No, it's not Puff. It's
Oh,
just a little gecko minding his own business. There's
to
this little.
me, Allie, it's the same thing. Betty
What?
will say, "What do you want for dinner? What time you want to eat supper?" Don't whatever comes out of your mouth. How do you use alcohol to revive the Sharpie?
You just kind of dip it in. It takes off it revitalizes it. Don't ask me how or why. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. I read it or heard someone say it once and I tried it and it worked because I didn't know I wasn't supposed to do it on acrylic and I messed up a brand new Sharpie. I was very mad. So I said, oh, I remember so and so said blah, blah, blah.
I think my mama calls lunch dinner and lunch too.
Yeah, a
But
lot of
see, I
people do
think a
that.
dinner and supper is the same thing.
Yeah, that's just more of a southern thing. Oh wow, those are some goofy looking eyes. Those are going to be his eyes. I got to put a little black dot in there. Oh, and these do come in a black, so I should be using that instead of the hello. Oh gosh, Rosemary. Instead of ruining your Sharpie, just use your other Sharpie, your acrylic Sharpie. There we go. Bug Eye, Mr. Bug Eye. Maybe he just needs a bunch of black dots. I don't know. At least on his feet. There we go. Maybe he needs a just simulate his.
Then why do you say you're going out to dinner?
Who is?
Like, what are you going to do on your date? Oh, we're going to go out for, he's taking me out for dinner.
Mm-hmm.
You don't ever hear him say, we're going out for supper. He's
Yeah,
taking me out for supper.
people do.
Okay.
I've heard that a lot.
We're going to go grab lunch.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going out to dinner. And I may stay overnight and cook him breakfast.
There you go. Even if he is from the South.
Yeah, then, yeah, Janice, for sure you'd want your big meal in the middle of the day. And then you'd be too tired to eat a big supper. Man, Timu will not leave me alone.
How come?
Because I put a bunch of stuff in the cart and I didn't like the price, so I just walked off.
Um.
I mean, they have told me at least 400 times, item in your cart, price has dropped. Item in your cart. Hey, you left stuff in your cart. Hey, there's stuff in your cart. And I'm like, I know.
He looks serious with his little choppers. Little choppers. Ooh, what am I going to do with the bird? I think I want to stamp something on him. Like I want to stamp a bird on the bird. I want to do the same thing with her. Stamp something on her. All of the stamps I made, they're all too big to go on either. Well, not too big to go on that one. But most of mine go horizontal. I need a vertical one to fit. And even the bird is too big to go on her. Oh, maybe not. Well, I have to cut off some of his nozola to fit. Oh, that bird fits. I have the stencil to that.
That's a big old pink bird.
Yeah, it'll be a different color
She don't have no arms.
if I do that. Huh?
She don't have no arms.
What?
That lady.
Yeah.
And she's got Richard's shoulder. What happened?
She did something stupid. I mean, is there any other excuse? She did something stupid. Okay, so
Yeah, she's wearing a snuggie.
I haven't even used this color, but that's too, or have I? It looks like it'll come out like this color around here. Kind of close. Let's see what it looks like on purple. Probably won't like it.
I thought that's what you used on the pig earlier or
Did I?
something.
Pig? What pig?
I don't know.
My rhino? Oh,
Yeah.
is that the one I used?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I did, and it's on purple. It's the same guy.
Mm.
Oh, stop it, Rosemary. No wonder you thought about it. You see, you don't even know what you're doing. Okay, never mind. Moving on. Different color.
Yay, Brenda's home.
Yay! I haven't used the green one yet, have I? I don't remember now.
I can't keep up.
Neither can I. I don't know, but it kind of eats up the color. Ouch. I gotta move my leg. Oh, getting stiff. Getting stiff. I need to make some trees. I gotta make me some tree stamps.
Yum, fried chicken.
We had chicken tenders.
You know what I like is fried eggplant.
Ooh, me too.
Oh man.
Well, baked is good too.
I don't know. Good night, Gail.
Oh, we're already 9 o'clock. Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know till Gail said she had to go.
Good night, Gail. All right, ladies. Thank you for showing up for the story, for the abridged story. And I'll be taking him to the doctor tomorrow. I will report back to all those interested what stupid stuff he did to himself. I just hope he didn't really do something stupid or has to have surgery or something.
Oh God.
I hope not. I think he'd be in more pain if it was that serious. I mean, he's in a discomfort, but he says it's been worse. So let's hope. Let's hope. All right, ladies. Thanks a lot. Yeah, Adria, he was pulling a big rope on a limb on a tree to make it crack, and all he did was end up cracking his shoulder. The rope. I don't know if it just came off or the way I don't know, but anyway, it let go from the limb, and he was pulling like 100%. And he fell backwards and he didn't want to hit his head, so he rolled over to the side, hit his shoulder, and now his shoulder looks different from the other one. So they took x-rays, and but they want him to do is it a CAT scan or a MRI? I forget which. But anyway, he's going to the surgeon in the morning for him to look at it and see what the scoop is and see how dumb he was, basically. How dumb was he?
Hmm.
Anyway. All right, ladies, thank you so much. And yeah, okay, CT scan or MRI. Oh my gosh, see both of
I
you
don't know.
knows. Well, I'll let you know who was right tomorrow. I don't think they'll give him both. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for showing up, even though I was late. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
Thank you so much. Now I just have to find where my mouse is. Oh, here it is. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
I get the two